Okay guys, we are back. It's still kind of cold outside. It's raining. And I got some birds in my garage up here. Lovely, you know. So what we have to do today is I think we're going to do wiring today. I have to do three things. I have to do wiring. I have to go through the fuel system on this car because we did leave it sit for 1.5 years, almost 2 years with the 85 in it, so I know it's not going to be pretty when I open the tank or the lines. But we did go through the fuel rail and the fuel pressure regulator, and everything was good in there. But as you can tell, let me get this around here where I can see. There will be fuel stuck in that fuel filter right there. There's no way for it to actually bleed out or anything like that. So what we need to do is we'll have to go through the fuel system, but for today we're going to go through wiring. What I have is, as you guys can tell from our first video, we built the engine. We finally got everything cleaned up on the table. I told you not to mind my mess. We were going through stuff, and that's why it looked like that. So we have something new here. A lot of people know what they are. This is a rewire harness. This is a rewire tuck harness at that. It has everything on it that we need for our car. We got the extra wiring, the extra ground strapping, and we got everything. Like I said, we still got our new clutch, and we have a new tool, which that'll be a different video, and we have a fuse, because remember, we did put this battery in the trunk of this car. So what we got here is, if I can open it one-handed here on the camera, and we got a new camera for our YouTube channel, guys. So I've been working hard for the last 1.5 years, 2 years to buy stuff and get stuff going. So I'm hoping here, hope this thing will focus. I don't know why it's not focusing. Well, I don't understand. Well, I know it's not focusing, which is crap. I don't understand this. New camera, guys, so I'm still trying to learn. Let me see if I can get it in here and get it to focus there. There we go. Okay, so we have a new switch for this. It's a waterproof 120 amp switch. You see if you can't see it now. So we got a 120 amp switch for the shut off for the car. I'm gonna have it in underneath the car somewhere. I don't know exactly where I'm going to put it just yet. But so we do have to put our new harness in. We're gonna have to put our new harness in, take our old harnesses out, get all this stuff ran and ready for the engine to go in. So the engine is ready. It won't take long to have it in the car, but we have to deal with this mess right here. This is a problem. So let me see if I can get some of this wiring out and see what we find, and we'll see what it looks like. Okay guys, as you see, I got the wiring out. It's actually laying right here. Big old wiring nightmare right there. This thing has been gone through and taped up and spliced and cut, and just I'm not happy with it at all. So we're getting rid of the garbage. The only wires you see coming out right there right now is my oil, I think oil pressure, boost, oil, and I do believe this is fuck, I can't remember now. Wideband, sorry. I had to think, man, I haven't been in this car in a long time. I haven't been in this car for a long time. So I'm trying to still figure out what I've done from last 2 years that I've worked on this car. Let me show you the wiring nightmare inside the car before I show you anything else. Here's some more wires we've pulled out that we don't need. I got my light in here so we can see. So look at this wiring nightmare. Like, guys, it's everywhere. So we have, this is a power wire for all 3 gauges that I found that is jacked up and connected and grounded to the body. So that's all going to get changed and replaced. This is our new cable, our new power cable right here. So I got to take this off this fuse link here because we got a new one. Take this wire off, take the other wire off that I've cut. Because we got 2 new wires go here. One's for the alternator, one's for the starter. So then I had to unplug my data here, or my thing here. So I had to cut all my wiring. So now there's just these 2 wires here that go. Let me see here if I can find them real quick. Here they are. Here's 2 wires right here. See them right here? They go under the dash and toward and under. I think they go to the 2 gauges, but I'm not for sure. So I have to chase these wires down again to find out where they go, what I need to do with them. This power wire here that's spliced in like 4 different things is going to the fuse block, which is, I'm gonna guess, is gonna be a no-no for me now. This is gonna go to the new fuse link, the new fusible link that we have down here that we're gonna wire up. Then I got to figure out these wires here and how I'm going to straighten up everything down here, because this is just a rat's nest that I got to take care of. I just don't like it, and I'm not gonna accept it. I want it clean. I want it looking a lot better, because I'm going to take this car to car shows, and that's just not going to be acceptable. Now this box, I have no idea where I can put this thing, so I'm just gonna cover it up and maybe figure out some way to mount, sorry, I couldn't see there, guys. It's hard to hold the camera and do this, but I don't know where to put this, so I'll maybe make a bracket that will mount this thing flush to the floor here, so it'll actually make it look decent, instead of just hanging there like so. And then hopefully if I can change this here, we can mount in and get our computer to mount back in here and put the plastic over it and hide everything except for having just this fuse block hitting here and the wires coming in up there. So we got a little bit to do to get the new wiring in and figure out what we're doing. So I'm going to get the fuse block over here and figure out what I need to do to it and disconnect these wires and get the other fusible link out. Find out where these other wires go, which is going to be a nightmare, I do believe. And figure out what they went to and how I'm going to hook them up to my new harness. So that's kind of not liking having to have to wire into my new harness. So I don't think I should need to, but I can't remember what those wires were for. I know they're for something. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to find out. If I'm not mistaken, I don't know, I think one of them was maybe RPM or something. One went to the VTEC Illinois. Because on my new harness, this jumper is not going to be here. It's going to plug directly into the computer. This is all gone. I eliminated a lot of headache in this car with this new harness to try to make it easier to find what we were doing in the car. So now I got to rewire some stuff down here, redo some stuff to fix everything. So just hold steady here. I'm going to get the other harness and we're going to go ahead and feed it in here and get it ready and bring the block over, the fuse block, and see what we have to do to get that hooked up. So here's the new fuse block. We got line in, line out. 2 spots to screw it down, and what I do is reset it. So this gets mounted in the car, my wiring gets hooked to that. And I do have, it did come with some extra ends and goodies. What else did it come with? Did it come with a sticker? No stickers. We like stickers, guys. We like stickers. Alright, just tells you how basic how to use it. Got some ends here that come with it. A little small for what I'm dealing with, but we're going to run it. Alright, so let's get the actual harness here, which is going to be this one here, I do believe. This is the tuck harness. If you can see me shaking it, sorry guys. If you notice, there's a green plug on here. These 3 go to the computer. So these 3 go to the computer. This is my tuck harness plug, and there's nothing. So we have to plug in the tuck harness plug to fire up our green plug here. Okay, so sorry guys, and it does say that these are extra, I do think, spares. So that is how that's going to work. So I thought I was missing a plug, which I am. It's just on a different harness, so we will take care of that. That's great. This harness goes inside the car. We will get that in just a second. We are going to put our new harness here. That's 1 instead of all that junk. We just got 1 nice wire coming out of the firewall. Oh, sorry, it's hard to do this one-handed, guys, so bear with me. And we're going to go with these things up and into here. Hoping I can get them all in there. There's 2 of them in. Sorry if you can't see. I'm trying here, one-handed. Okay. Now we have to get the big one through. I have to go in probably on the inside and figure out what it's hanging up on. one in. Slam that one in there too. Alright. Let's go inside the car here. Kind of tight in the garage. I think I'm going to roll this plastic up. Get it out the way. So now we are in here. Get the, that's what it is. It's not going through that sound deadening. Sorry guys, I'm trying to pull this plug there. Pain in the butt here. Got one more to get through. There it is. Alright, so now we got it through. Okay, so we're through. We're in. Now let's get to our get the other piece here. I'll take this in. Okay, we're gonna have to lay you guys down. Hope you can see what I'm doing here. Okay, so we got the big plug here, our big plug here. Okay, so that goes like that. Then this is our crossover plug, which it's, I don't know if you can see it or not. It's right here in my hand. So we're gonna go ahead and get that plugged in. Okay, so that plugs in. So now we're gonna figure out where we're gonna mount our computer. I don't want my computer in the way just yet, because I do have to do a little bit of work here. Go on the other side of that. Down here out the way. Plug this back in. Okay. So, hope you guys can see everything. I got it all plugged in, except for the computer itself. Our body harness plug is here. Goes into this one. This is the extra one, and I'm going to show you where this goes. This goes, oh, well, not falling wise, it doesn't fall, but let's see what we can do here. Tight spot, guys, sorry. This is going to go through here. Now we're going to go over on the driver's side. And I will show you where it goes. So we gotta move our light over here so we can see. Alright. So here's the plug. This is the one we just fed over here. Now, I don't know if you can see or not. See the plug there? That is after, oh, that's after I cleaned it all up and extended it over here when we did our body tuck. But this actually goes into the fender, and when you pull it out, it'll reach over to here. So give me a second. I'm going to plug this in. Alright. Okay, so now everything kind of tucks up there. I'm gonna have something, and oh, new camera, guys. Sorry, just learning how to use the thing. I was hitting the zoom. I'm gonna tuck these up in here where you can't see them, so that way they're not in the way of my foot on the gas pedal. But like I said, this one just fell out. This was the power for the gauges. So we're just gonna pull that out. We're gonna power it via our thing, our switch over there. And then now I am looking for these ones here. Dang it, I'm doing it again, ain't I, guys? I can hear it zooming. Okay, these are, I don't know what these ones go to. We're gonna have to find out. I'm hoping I have to pull the bezel out and find out where they go. So they go up in behind here, which I kind of want to think that they go to here. Air fuel ratio. That's, dang it. Sorry guys, I'm getting really shitty with this camera. Got air fuel ratio, let's see here. And then we got the boost gauge. So I really don't, I know I'm gonna find out as soon as I pull it open. I'm gonna be like, yeah, dummy, that's where they go. Because I'm thinking they gotta have reading. Like I said, it's been so long since I've been in here. I can't remember how I even built the car and wired it, which I did a shitty job wiring, and I'm not even gonna try to deny it, guys. I did a shitty job. So let me get some of that wiring cleaned up in there, and we'll see what it looks like here in just a minute.